Good morning, yogis. So nice to be here with you. So, welcome, Vinyasa Level 2, Monday morning. Let's start together down on our backs. So, recline down, finding a comfortable position to begin. If you want to support yourself with any props, of course, feel free. I might recommend bringing the soles of the feet together and taking the knees open wide, like a butterfly position with the legs, which should help give you a little bit more space through the hips. But if it feels too much this early, go ahead and keep the legs straight or any other position that feels right for you. So go ahead and set up with your reclined position, arms and legs in any choice that feels right for you. And then as you settle in, you might rearrange through the shoulders or the hips to find a little bit more space. And once you found a good spot to land, sink heavy into your physical body. Like you could even take a deep breath in and feel it. And as you exhale, soften the whole body down into the support of the earth. And then with that, just tune into being here. An invitation to notice what's here in this moment. Notice the feeling of the physical body, the space your body occupies, like to the edges of the skin, the muscles, the bones, the organs. Using the experience of the physical body in all its sensations to bring your awareness into being here. And then get a little curious about the state of your energy and the state of your mind. Like how you're feeling today. Not with any sense of judgment or expectation, but just like you want to check in to see what's going on so that you can adapt this practice to give you what you need specifically today. Are you feeling tired or energetic? Or any spectrum in between? Are you feeling balanced or not quite so much? Something's a little off. Or anywhere in between. Are you feeling open or tense? And again, the whole spectrum. And then take a moment to consider how you'd like to feel by the time you finish this practice. We've got an hour together, or what's left of it. And when you move with an intention towards a purpose, it means that every movement that you make in this practice, every decision, every breath, can get you closer to what it is that you want to feel. So decide on some sense of intention. I want to feel open. I want to feel strong. I want to feel relaxed. I want to feel connected. I want to feel balanced. Whatever it is. Get clear with yourself here so that you can move intentionally with purpose during your practice. And then I'll give you just one little idea to ponder, to take with you through your practice. I read somewhere once that peace, this quality we're all looking for in our lives, where we feel really settled and grounded and open and relaxed, that sense of peace, is not the absence of struggle, but the presence of love. So if now you're not feeling that sense of peace and you wonder if maybe it's some sort of struggle or tension or something that's creating that lack of peace, know that the solution, the answer, the thing that's going to get you there is a sense of peace. And you move from that space, peace arises naturally. So as you move through your practice today, not trying to force or change or fix something, but giving yourself an opportunity to practice moving with intention, with that sense of care. So by the time you finish the practice, you're feeling good in your best sense of self in the best way. Take one more breath here, all the way in. And a big sigh to release. Start to make a little movement down on your back. You can wriggle or stretch. And then you might bring your knees in towards your chest, give yourself a bit of a squeeze, a rock, a twist. Do anything that feels good there. You might even take the knees for circles to make the leg bones move in the hip sockets one direction and the other. And eventually, when you're ready, find your way to a seated position. So you might rock and roll up the spine or roll to the side and then press up. And when you come to a seat, find a butterfly position once again. Soles of the feet together, knees open wide. If you feel kind of hunched back, tuck a pillow underneath your hips and give yourself a little bit of lift through your lower back. Now here, ground down through the sit bones. And as you inhale, reach your arms up to the sky, getting super tall. And then as you exhale, twist to the right. Just reach the left hand forward, the right hand back, but keep your spine tall. Inhale back to center, arms reach up. And exhale, twist to the other side, right hand forward, left hand back, chest opening. Inhale through center, arms lift. Exhale, twist to the right, left hand forward, right hand back. Inhale up through center. Last one like this. Exhale, twist to the left, right hand forward, reaching through your fingers. Inhale back up, reach. This time, exhale, twist to the right. Place the right hand down behind you. And left hand can be anywhere on the right leg. Anywhere that gives you that feeling of traction that you can lift into. And then press through the left hand to twist open through the upper back. Now notice here the hips are planted. You can even squeeze your belly in a little bit so it's your lower back staying completely stable and tall. And it's the upper back and shoulders that are twisting to open. Feel that for one more big breath in. Keep the belly button squeezing as you twist a little deeper on the exhale. Inhale, reach back up through center. And exhale, twist to the left. Left hand behind you, right hand slides anywhere up the thigh or the shin or the knee. Each breath in is a chance to lift and lengthen. Each breath out, a chance to twist and deepen. Keep tuning in to notice. It's not a twist through the lower. You're feeling grounded and stable there, and then opening through your heart, finding a little bit more space to breathe. Take one more inhale. A deep exhale, roll the left shoulder down the back. Inhale, lift back up through center. And exhale, right hand down next to you. Inhale, get even taller. And then lean over to the right, softening the right. Reach up and over with the left hand. You might take a little moment here to turn the chin side to side towards one shoulder and the other. And start to feel into a little bit of space in the neck. Keep the left shoulder peeling back to keep the heart opening. Take one more breath in. Can you stay and soften as you exhale? Good, inhale, reach back up. And exhale to the other side. Left hand down, right hand reaches up and over. Find some space in your own way, whether that's a softening of the shoulders, a tilt of the chin one direction and the other, or maybe just breathing a little space down through the hips. Take your time. Find yourself right here, moving with intention for one more breath in and one more breath out. As you inhale, lift back up. Make a special point to get taller and then nice and slow release. Hands down, roll over your knees and come to a tabletop position. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips. As you inhale, drop your belly and puff your heart forward between your arms. As you exhale, arch the upper back, push the floor away and zip the belly button in tight. A few more like that. Inhale to open and exhale to round. And then start to move a little bit more fluidly if you like, getting a little lean forward or back, side to side. Maybe some rolls through the shoulders and through the hips. Start to familiarize yourself with how your body's feeling today. And moving with that intention of getting towards the way you want to feel, but seeking that sense of peace, connection, and balance, all the while laced with this feeling of care, compassion, and kindness, so that as you move, there's less force, more allowing, and the whole practice becomes this experience of self-care. Take 2 or 3 more breaths like this. And then take your time to come back to center when you're ready. Every time your hands are on the floor, spread your fingers wide and grip with all 10 fingertips. And as you push the floor away, draw the upper back a little so you feel the space at the back of the heart lift. But don't let the shoulders crunch up towards the ears. Keep the neck long, the shoulders back. Strong fingers, strong belly, tuck your toes. Pressing the floor away, but keeping the shoulders a little bit back away from the ears. Start to hover your knees. A big push through all 10 fingers. Can you squeeze the mat with your fingertips? And then take 1 more breath in. Exhale slowly to down dog. Hips shift up and back. And then take a little time to pedal your way into your dog. A little shift. Make some space. Connecting still to the fingertips. And a space of the breath. It's not as important what you do as how you do it. So keep bringing back that intention of how you want to feel, treating yourself with a sense of care as you move. Keep the attitude of peace coming from that sense of love as you make your way closer and closer towards this feeling of being in that state that you want to be in. Take 1 more breath in. 1 more breath out. As you inhale, lift high into your tippy toes and start to lean forward till your shoulders stack over your wrist, plank pose. Keep pressing deep through both palms, zip through the belly, take 1 more breath in. Soft knees, lift your hips up and back, down dog. 2 more. Inhale, ripple forward, plank, push the floor away, zip the belly. Exhale, dog, soft knees, hips lift back. 1 more, forward on the breath in, pushing through the fingertips. And exhale, back, downward facing dog. Inhale, plank pose, shoulders over wrists, straight away, set your knees down, point your toes back. Inhale, puff your heart forward, space through the chest. Exhale, bend your elbows just halfway till they touch the sides of your ribs, and then press back up, 2 straight arms. Don't go too low. Exhale, bend your elbows straight back, feel them hug into the side body, press back up. Last one, exhale, bend your elbows, hug them in, squeeze your fingers, pause. Can your elbows touch your ribs, just graze. Take 1 more breath in. Exhale all the way down, nice. Inhale, chest lifts. Roll your shoulders back, cobra. Exhale, forehead to the mat. A few more rounds of rolling cobra. You could take your fingers wide. Inhale, puff your chest. Exhale, lower it down. Take your time, move with breath. Inhale, lift. And exhale, lower. Keep the tops of the feet heavy so you've got that solid, stable foundation. And then let the breath move you with this intention of opening, creating space to feel good. No force. Just a solid foundation, a base, and then lots of space. Take 1 more breath in to lift. And eventually lower down, hands under shoulders. Find your way to downward facing dog. Take a long, deep breath in. Full, steady exhale breath. 1 more like that. Steady yourself here. Breathe in. Easy exhale. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward. Take a little walk up to the top of your mat. So you're in a forward fold. Hands on shins. Inhale, lift halfway, puff your heart. Exhale, deep fold. Inhale, stand all the way up, reach up tall. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Keep opening your heart forward as you lengthen. Place your hands, step back to plank, top of a push-up position. Hands under shoulders, heels kick back firmly. And then take the feet a little bit wider apart so you've got some space. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, rock your heels to the right, but keep both hands down, belly in. Inhale, heels lift. Exhale, heels to the left. Inhale, heels to center. 1 more either side. You've got this. Heels right. Zip your core in. Inhale, center. Exhale, heels to the left. Really nice. Inhale, back to center. Set your knees down. And then lower your chest and chin softly to the floor. Inhale, chest lifts, cobra. Exhale, forehead lowers to the mat. Now, press the tops of your feet down so the toenails are pressing into the mat. And then reach your hands out in front of you. So that the arms are reaching straight away from you like you're Supermaning. Take an inhale, lift your chest and your arms. Exhale, press the tops of the feet down. And this time as you inhale, cactus your elbows wide, flare your fingers, lift your heart more. As you exhale, reach a little forward, lower down just a touch. 2 more like that. Inhale, cactus arms, lift your chest. Exhale, reach forward, soften a little. Last one, inhale, cactus, lift. Exhale, stay right there. You've got this. 1 more breath and lift your chest. Point your elbows back. Exhale, lower down. Your way to downward facing dog, whether you go through child's pose, tabletop, or plank is up to you. But eventually, let the hips lift up and back, heels soften down, and reconnect. In the moments where we start moving a little bit more quickly, it's even more important to remember why you're doing what you're doing. To keep tuning back into that sense of intention. So find it here. A little reminder as you take a big breath in and a full breath out. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward. Step, walk, or a baby hop, feet to the top of the mat. Halfway lift, inhale. A deep fold as you exhale. Inhale, stand to reach all the way up. And exhale to fold all the way back down. Halfway lift, breath in. Step back to plank position, hands under shoulders, heels kicking back. This time bring your feet together. Big toes touch. Stay with me here. Zip the belly, press into the right hand. As you inhale, left hand lifts, heels rock over to the right, side plank pose. Now you might watch this first one on the screen, or come with me. As your left hand comes down, chaturanga, elbows bend into the side ribs, and then side plank, other side, press arms straight, lift right hand. 1 more either side, exhale, right hand down, elbows bend, chaturanga. Inhale, left hand lifts, side plank. Here we go. Left hand down, bend your elbows. Inhale, side plank, right hand lifts. This time, chaturanga, all the way down. Right hand down, elbows bend, lower slow all the way to the floor. That was fun, right? Cobra pose, lift your chest, roll your shoulders back. Exhale, forehead lowers. Either 1 more cobra. If you're ready for up dog, shimmy your hands back a little so that the elbows point straight up. Either way, tops of the feet press, hands press. Inhale, chest lifts. For upward facing dog, you start to peel the chest up, straighten the arms and lift the thighs. Zip the belly, everyone, for 1 more breath. And then find your way to downward facing dog, hips lift up and back. Take your time. Settle back into your breath so you've got that feeling of presence. The support of the breath is like that caring feeling of connection. Take 1 more deep breath in. Long breath out. As you inhale, bend both knees, look forward. Exhale, step, walk, or a little hop. Feet together at the top of the mat, big toes touch. Inhale, half your toes. Exhale, deep fold. Inhale, stand all the way up, reach up, squeeze your butt cheeks to open your hips. Exhale, hands heart straight away, chair pose, bend your knees. Hands can stay at heart, they can reach forward or up, but cinch in through your waist, like your front ribs want to tuck in. Take a nice long deep breath in and sit even deeper as you exhale. Now it might be early for a crow, so you can stay right here, work this chair, or you can even lift to your tippy toes and take your knees wide for a different variation. Or if you're going for crow pose, bring your hands down, shoulder width apart, fingers wide and active. Either knees squeeze to the outside of the armpit so they tuck underneath to the back of the arms, the triceps. And then it's just a practice of balance. Fingertips grip, push the floor away so you're zipping the belly in. And as you lean a little forward, but press deeply into all 10 fingers, maybe the feet hover, maybe not. But move with your breath. Practice the sense of love that gets you towards the way you want to feel. Lots of breath, take 1 more. And then take a flow. We meet in down dog. You might set the feet down, step back to plank. You might go straight back to down dog. We'll meet there in 2 breaths. From downward facing dog, take a steady breath in. Long breath out. One more like that, all the way in. Open the mouth, exhale. Inhale, right leg lifts to the sky behind you. Strong, straight, and long. Press your fingers, keep your heel, breathe in. Exhale, knee to left elbow, shoulders over wrist. See if you can make it tap, stay there. Inhale, knee to the right elbow. Exhale it back to the left. Nice. Inhale, leg to sky. Just one more. Exhale, knee to the left elbow. Stay, breathe in, take it to the right elbow. Zip it back to the left. Inhale it to the sky. This time, knee to nose. Step your foot through in between your hands. Pause, runner's lunge, breathe in. Pull your right hip back a little, left hip forward, so you're cinching in through the hips, the waist to feel strong. And then come onto your left fingertips. As you inhale, reach your right hand to the front of the room and then up to the sky, twisting. Exhale, reach the right hand to the back of the room and then down. 2 more big circles. Inhale, reach forward and up. Exhale, back and down. This time, inhale, forward and up. Set your back knee down, flip in reverse. Right hand to the back hip or thigh. Left hand to the sky. Squeeze your left butt cheek. Lift into your breath. And keep softening your shoulders, sense of peace and love as you move. 1 more breath in. Soften into your exhale. Inhale, reach both arms up. Get long through your spine and strong through your belly. Interlace your hands behind your back. This little lunge might be nice for more stability to tuck your back toes, knowing that we're going to move a little here. Keep the chest open, the belly tight. Take a breath in. As you exhale, half Hanuman, straighten your front leg, lift your toes back forward. 2 like that. Inhale, bend your front knee, lift your heart. Exhale, straighten your front leg, lift your front toes. 1 more. Inhale, bend, open. Exhale, straighten, fold. Pause, breathe in. Set your hands down inside your front foot as you breathe out, and then lizard lunge. Bend your front knee. Tuck your back toes, lift your back knee. So your right hand's inside your right foot. And you're tented on the fingertips, so you could put a pillow or a book or a block under your hands. We're going to make a little cat-cow action in our lizard lunge here. Make sure your legs feel stable and strong, belly tight. As you inhale, sink your hips, puff your heart. As you exhale, curl chin to chest, dome upper back, lift the hips a little, maybe you start to straighten the front leg. Inhale, hips down, heart forward. Exhale, arch the back, pull the hips back a little. 1 more. Inhale, hips down, heart forward. Exhale, curl in towards yourself. This time, inhale, bend your front knee. Left hand plants, right hand lifts back to simple twist. Keep active through the left hand, super strong, so the left shoulder plugs in. And either stay here or find side plank or wild thing. Right foot steps back on top of the left. Or all the way up and over, right tippy toes or right ball of the foot lands behind the left calf. 1 more breath. We all meet in side plank, right foot on top of left. Stay with me. We're going to go straight to chaturanga. You know this. As your right hand comes down, bend both elbows into your ribs. Inhale, puff your heart, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Really nice. Take a deep breath in. Reset, exhale. 1 more in. 1 more out. Fingers strong. Inhale, left leg lifts. Kick it long behind you so you can feel the length from the fingertips to the heel. Take a big breath in. Exhale, knee to the right elbow, shoulders over wrist. Stay. Inhale, take it to the left elbow. Exhale it back to the right elbow. And inhale, kick it up to the sky. Just 1 more like that. Work your strength. Exhale, knee to the right. Inhale to the left. Exhale back to the right. You've got this. Inhale, leg to sky. And knee to nose to step through. Simple twist. I'll runner's lunge first, I should say, so we can get set up. Strong through the back leg. Front knee stacks directly on top of the ankle. And come onto the right fingertips. As you inhale, left hand reaches forward and up. Peel the chest open. And exhale, reach back and down. 2 more big circles. Inhale, left hand, reach forward and up. Back and down. This time, flip in reverse. Inhale, forward and up, drop your back knee. Left hand back thigh, right hand sky. Find a little space. Find a lot of breath. And keep lacing your movement and your breath with that sense of care. One more breath in. Squeeze your butt cheek out. Inhale, arms lift. Exhale, interlace your hands behind your back. Maybe tuck your back toes for added stability. As you breathe in, lift your heart, peel the fist back. As you exhale, half Hanuman, straighten your front leg and bow. 2 more, you've got this. Inhale, bend to open. Exhale, straighten to fold. Last one, lift your heart, plunge, and then straighten, fold, pause. Breathe in. Release your hands inside your front foot as you breathe out. Then the lizard lunge, bend your front knee. Hands are inside your left foot, tuck your back toes, lift your back knee. Now just like cat-cow, that same sensation of the heart pulling forward. As you inhale, soften your hips and puff your heart. As you exhale, curl, hips lift, chin to chest, dome the upper back. 2 more, inhale, puff. Exhale, curl. Last one, open your heart and your hips. Exhale, zip your belly, dome your upper back. This time, simple twist, right hand down, left hand up. The right hand is super firm underneath the right shoulder. The left hand's reaching. Supply the energy through the zip of the belly and the press of the feet. Stay. Or turn this into side plank or wild thing. Knife edge blade of the right foot. Left foot steps back. On top or over, ball of the foot lands to peel the heart open. Find 1 more juicy breath in. Meet in side plank, left foot on top of right. Pull the belly in, that's your support. And take it slow. As your left hand comes down, bend both elbows into your side waist. Lift your heart through, up dog cobra. Downward facing dog, hips lift up and back. Reset, a full body inhale. A big releasing exhale. With care, breathe in. Release the breath. Inhale, bend both knees, look forward. Step walk or a little hop to the top. Halfway lift, big inhale. Forward fold, full exhale, deep fold. Big toes touch. Heels a little apart so the sides of the feet are parallel to the sides of the mat. Inhale, stand, reach up all the way. Exhale, hands to heart, chair pose, bend your knees. Now find that zip in of the waist that feels like it kind of puffs into the back, making a nice straight long line. And then bring your hands to your heart center. As you inhale, cactus your elbows out wide, flare your fingers. And as you exhale, pull the elbows together in front of you and dome your upper back. Again, like kind of a cat-cow sensation, but keep the belly and the lower back exactly where they are. As you inhale, elbows wide, shoulder blades squeeze behind you. Exhale, elbows together, dome your upper back. Just 1 more. Inhale, cactus. Exhale, curl. This time, stand up, left knee to chest. Eagle, left knee over, right elbow under. Hold your shoulders or your palms. Just 1 breath in here. Sit deep as you exhale. Now stay low in the right leg, pull the left knee to the chest. And then take this to warrior 3 with eagle arms. Lean forward, kick your left leg back. Can you take your fingers further forward to dome the upper back? Kick longer through your left leg. Take a deep breath in. Can you stay but curl left knee to your elbows like a little crunch? Twice more, you've got this. Inhale, kick, reach. Exhale, squeeze, curl. 1 more, reach, kick. Exhale, curl. Now keep the arms, crescent lunge. Left foot steps back, left toes down, elbows lift. Squeeze your left butt cheek, pull your belly in, lift your elbows higher. 1 more breath in. Can you go deeper as you breathe out? Inhale, reach up, straighten both legs. Get solid in your feet. Back to your breath. 1 more in. Lunge, front knee bends, left hand forward, right hand back, twist. Flip and reverse, left hand high, right hand to thigh. Big inhale. Lean forward, hook and twist. Left elbow outside the right thigh. Hands come to prayer or any variation that suits you. Keep zipping in through the belly, spinning open through the heart. And notice if you're getting towards the way you want to feel. If you're moving with intention, with purpose, with care, treating yourself well as you move. Take one more breath in. Long exhale breath. Warrior two. Inhale to lift up, pivot your back heel down. And exhale to take the arms wide, sink deep. As you inhale, reverse triangle, straighten your front leg, lift your right hand. Exhale, warrior two, bend your front knee, sink in. Two more. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, sink deep, right knee to the right. One more lift. And sink. Pause here, straighten your front leg. Maybe a little shorter stance, back toes can turn in. Pull the belly button in, reach forward, triangle, right hand down, left hand up. Find your variation here where you feel really strong and stable. Where you feel like you can press through both feet equally, reach through both hands equally, and find a little bit more space. Keep giving yourself lots of breath and lots of care. Take one more breath in. Long breath out. As you inhale, reverse triangle, up and back. Into half moon, take your time. Maybe you bring a block or a book out in front of you. So your right hand can land down on the ground or your prop. Left leg lifts parallel to the floor. Left hand reaches up to the sky. Take one more breath in. Land in kind of short and wide stance. So left toes turn forward. Right foot wiggles out to the right edge of the mat. Then interlace your hands behind your back for humble warrior. Take a big breath in, chest open. Zip your belly and fold. Right shoulder towards the inside of the right thigh. Take 3 long breaths here, lifting your fist, zipping your belly. Centering yourself in your breath in this moment, doing what you need to do to feel your best. Take one more breath in. As you exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Turn to the left for Skandasana. Left knee bends at the back of the mat, right leg straightens, toes lift. Inhale, open your arms, left hand down, right hand up. Exhale, hands to heart center. And inhale to switch. Bend your right knee, straighten your left leg, lift your toes. Inhale, reach your arms wide, right hand down, left hand up. Exhale, hands to heart. Now stay with me here. Sit down. Right down where you are. And then pull your right foot to the inner seam of the left thigh. Finding a side bend, reach up as you breathe in. Left hand towards the left, towards your left leg with your right hand. Take one more breath in. Stargazer, right hand behind the right hip. Left hand lifts, hips lift. Find a little bit of space as you breathe in. Now can you find a tiger curl plank, right knee to chest? Left hand down, right hand under right shoulder. As you pivot to the ball of the left foot, can you zip the right knee up and in? And then turn this into wild thing. Right toe step behind the left calf. Right hand lifts. You've got it. Breathe in, look forward. Right foot steps to the top right corner of the mat for a crescent lunge. Inhale, lift. Ooh, almost done on this side. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, arrowhead. Lean forward, reach back. And then stand up, bring your left knee to your chest. Point your left knee down and hold the top of the left foot for dancer's pose and chapasana. Squeeze your butt and belly. Stay. Pause. Notice what sense of care you can take with you into the pose. It's not just what you do, but how you do it that matters most. Then when you're ready, start to hinge forward. A big squeeze of the left butt cheek. You could stay for dancer, reach the right hand forward, or you can start to peel the left hip open, reaching the right hand down for the floor for chapasana, and have a nice big kick through the left foot into the left hand. You've got this. Take just one more deep breath in. As you exhale, hands to heart, right knee to chest, come to stand, breathe in. And then runner's lunge, left leg kicks back, both hands land down. Inhale, right leg up and out. Bend the knee, peel the hip, maybe a flip dog or one more wild thing. Right toe step behind, right hand lifts to open. And then make your way to a flow. No rush. Right hand down, elbows bent. Lift your heart. And then lift your hips. No rest for the weary. We've got another side to do. Inhale, bend both knees, look forward. Exhale, step, walk, or hop, feet together, top of the mat, half lift. Deep fold, exhale. Inhale, stand all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart chair. Bend your knees. Inhale, cactus your elbows wide. Exhale, elbows together, pull the belly in. Just twice more. Inhale, cactus, shoulder blades back and down. Exhale, curl elbows together. Last one, inhale, open. Exhale, curl. This time, stand up, right knee to chest. Eagle wrap, right knee over, right arm under. Find just 2 breaths here. Practicing balancing with care. One more breath. Sink deep. Inhale, right knee to chest. To warrior 3 with eagle arms back. Reach your fingertips forward. Take a big inhale. Exhale, right knee, elbows curl in. Inhale, kick and reach. Exhale, knee to elbows. Focus your gaze, press your left foot. One more. Inhale, open. Exhale, curl. Can you keep your eagle arms as you step your right foot back and down? Crescent lunge, elbows lift. Squeeze your right butt cheek. Go deep into the left knee. Lift your elbows higher. Breathe in. Go deeper. Breathe out. Inhale, reach up, straighten. Whoo. Exhale, soften. One more breath in. Lunge twist. Bend your front knee. Right hand forward, left hand back. Inhale, flip and reverse. Exhale, sink deeper. Breathe in. And hook and twist. Right elbow outside the left thigh. Hands to prayer. Kick strong through the back heel. Puff forward through the heart. Find a little bit more space. Take one more breath. And then windmill open, warrior 2. Right foot pivots down as the right hand reaches back. Inhale, reverse triangle, left hand up and back, left leg straight. Exhale, warrior 2, bend your front knee. Belly firm, 2 more, inhale, up and back. Exhale, warrior 2. Last one, up and back, you've got this. Warrior 2, exhale, breath. Straighten your front leg, inhale. Maybe the back foot steps in and turns in a little. Zip your belly, reach forward. Left hand down, right hand up. Trikonasana, triangle pose. Now make space here to tune in. Would it feel better for you to ground more? To cinch your waist more so you've got that sense of support to feel strong? Or would it feel better for you to soften your shoulders, turn your gaze down, and give yourself just a little space to breathe? Whatever you need, move with that intention. Always finding a sense of care in everything that you're doing. Take one more breath. Stay empty. Reverse triangle, breathe in. Into half moon, take your time. Left hand forward and down. Right leg lifts, maybe hand lifts or comes to your hip. You've got just 2 breaths to make them count. Breathe in deep. Press your left foot down as you exhale. One more inhale. Land in a short, wide stance with your right toes turning towards the same direction as your left. Interlace your hands behind your back for humble. Inhale, chest lifts, fist lifts. Exhale, fold left shoulder inside the left thigh. Just a couple breaths to make them count. Sink deep into your strength with a sense of backing yourself, trusting yourself, but not pushing too far. There's nothing to prove. Take just one more breath in. Then stay, bring your hands to your heart, or maybe put them on the floor as you turn to the right, Skandasana. Right knee bends at the back of the mat. Inhale, arms open wide. Exhale, hands to heart, switch sides. Inhale, bend your left knee, straighten your right leg. Inhale, arms wide. Exhale, hands to heart. Favorite part? Sit down. Bring your left foot to the inside of the right thigh. Inhale, arms reach up, zip your belly. Side bend towards your right foot. Right hand down, left arm up and over. Take one more spacious breath in. Stargazer, lift up, left hand behind the left hip, right hand up, hips up. Take a big, juicy inhale, and then look down at the mat. Bring your right hand under your right shoulder, left hand under your left shoulder. Pivot to the ball of the right foot. Tiger curl your left knee to your chest, plank pose. And then lift your left hand, side plank, left foot steps behind. Take one more breath, look forward. Step your left foot to the top left corner of the mat, crescent lunge. You've got this last little bit of fun, reach up. Arrowhead, reach forward, lean, breathe in. Exhale, right knee to chest. Dancer's pose, right knee down, right hand holds the top of the foot on the outside of the ankle. And then as you squeeze your butt and belly, return to the sense of breath of the heart. Breathing in to feel it expand. Cinching in the waist, a contraction there. And then slowly start to hinge forward, kick back. Maybe stay, maybe left hand lifts. Or for chapasana, left hand starts to reach down, maybe to a block like half moon. And you peel your right hip open, squeezing your right butt cheek, kicking your right foot into your right hand. Wherever you are, steady gaze, steady breath, just 2 more. And then slow as you can, come back to stand, right knee to chest, hands to heart. Nice work. Kick the right leg back behind you for runner's lunge. Right toes down, both hands down. Left leg up and out. 3-legged dog, bend the knee, peel the hips, stay. Or wild thing, right leg straight. Or flip dog, all 10 toes face the back like bridge. Breathe in. Your flow, take your time. Move with care. Lots of breath. Lots of connection. Oh, time flies when you're having fun. When you're ready, come down to your knees for puppy pose. Knees right underneath hips. And start, so keep your butt right above your knees, that nice long line. Start to walk your hands forward. You could put a pillow or a block or a book under your forehead. Or if you've got heaps of space, you can lay on the chest and untuck your chin to look forward. Breathe some space into the heart, especially the back of the heart that can get really tense. The shoulders, can you soften there? Just 2 more breaths. From puppy pose. Walk your hands back to child's pose, like slide back. And then walk your hands back towards you. And just drop your hips off to one side, extend your legs out in front. Bring your left knee to bend so the left foot goes over to the right. And pick up your right foot and place it all the way up and over your left knee. Now, if you've got heaps of space, both shins can be parallel to the top of the mat. If that's not quite as accessible, you can bring the bottom foot, the left one, back towards you so you've got space to open up the right knee to the right. A flex of the ankles, toes pulling up towards the shins can help protect the knee joint and ankle. And then either stay upright in this double pigeon pose or let yourself start to bow forward any amount. Whatever you're doing, breathe space into your hips. Whatever you're doing, notice how you're doing it. Is it getting you closer towards? Is it being done with a sense of love that allows that easy peace to arise? This might be just the perfect pose for most of us, to consider that peace is not the absence of struggle, but the presence of love. Like when you find some tension in the body or in the mind or in a situation, the key to finding peace isn't to fix the tension, to make it go away by force or change or fixing. That sense of peace can arise much more easily and naturally when we invite in a sense of care for ourselves, for our bodies, for our situations that we find ourselves in. So take just a few more breaths here. And see if you can move that feeling of like you're doing it with care, not force, not trying to fix something, but just allowing yourself to sit in your breath and feel it. One more breath in. A long breath out. If you're folded forward, gently lift up. Now stick with me here. The bottom foot, the left one, if it's not already, back in towards your right hip. And then place the right foot down just outside the knee for a twist. Inhale, arms lift. Turn to the right. Right hand can hold, or left hand can hold the right knee or hook the elbow outside. And the right hand comes back behind you. Find a deep breath in to lift the heart. And exhale to roll the right shoulder back and down. Just 2 more breaths. Lift tall. Roll. 1 more breath in. And a long exhale. Coming back to center. You might bring your hands back behind you. Give the legs a little shake. Beauty. Now it's the right leg on the bottom this time. Left ankle comes all the way up and over. You do want to try to get the ankle to clear the knee completely, if you can. And then again, bottom foot can pull in. Or if you've got heaps of space, shins can stack like an equal sign. You might start with a tall spine, a little booty pop to get length in the lower back. And you might stay upright or fold forward. And let yourself soften. You might think of this idea that peace is not the absence of struggle, but the presence of love. In this scenario we find ourselves in now today. Not just double pigeon pose, but this new phase of life that we're in at the moment, this change. Because when we feel like there's a struggle and we can fix it, I don't know about you, but this is how I approach it. I try to figure it out. I try to find the best way to deal with it so that I can move into a sense of peace, but I've got to where I feel like I can relax. And in this kind of who knows what's going to happen, uncertain time, there's nothing you can fix or figure out. And so that tension kind of lingers. But what happens if you inject more love into it? More compassion for your humanity and your feeling of whatever you're feeling? Needing to fix it, wanting to change it, being stressed about whatever. What if you're just focusing on being compassionate towards whatever's arising for you? A sense of understanding of our own humanity. A sense of care that whatever you're feeling is fine. Go through it. It's all good. That sense of kindness and compassion might just allow us to sit in a sense of peace, feeling loved, feeling all right. So that the struggle doesn't have to dissipate just for us to feel okay. But that we can be in it and care about ourselves so much that we treat ourselves well no matter what comes up. The presence of love. Can you offer yourself that for your last 2 breaths here? And then if you're folding forward, start to walk your hands back, lift your heart up. Lean back a little so you can bring the bottom heel in towards the hip. And step the left foot just outside the right knee, setting up for a twist. Inhale, reach up, and then twist to the left. Left hand coming behind you, right hand to the knee for you. Breathe in to get taller, and breathe out to twist a little deeper. Inhale for space. Exhale exhale to relax and deepen. Last one, big inhale. Slow exhale. Inhale back to center, unwind. Ooh, we have time for our chest stretch. Go ahead and make your way to a tabletop hands and knees position. Hands under shoulders, plank pose. Kick your heels back onto the tippy toes if you can, or knees down. Inhale, rock forward. We're gonna lower for 5. Elbows point straight back for 4. Pull your belly in tighter for 3. Hug your elbows in for 2. And all the way down for 1. Lovely. Extend your right arm out to the right, or maybe bend your right elbow. Place your left hand underneath your left shoulder and roll yourself open. You could bring your knees to your chest or step your left foot up and over. Finding a nice little stretch through the front of the chest. And a space to just settle in and breathe. What does it feel like to open up your heart here? And while you're in the energy of opening your chest, your heart, can you invite in a sense of love, understanding, compassion? Just 2 or 3 more breaths. And then gently come out. Left hand down, left chest and hip come down. And set up for the other side. Left arm extends, elbow bent or straight, you choose. Press your right hand to roll the right hip and shoulder open. And then set up any way that suits you. And settle in for a few long rounds of breath. Just 1 or 2 more breaths now. Then when you're ready, roll back down onto your belly. Take a moment there to relax. And then with as little effort as possible, just roll over onto your back. Once you get down on your back, take a moment to consider what else might feel right for you, to feel good in your body, to feel the way you want to feel. And move with a sense of care into any final postures that you need. Maybe a kick of the legs, roll through the ankles. Maybe do my favorite electrocuted dead bug pose, arms up, legs up. Shake and release all the energy that you don't need. And then whenever you're ready, find shavasana. No rush. If you've got more time, you can do some extra postures and then rest when you're finished. But if you're ready to rest, settle yourself down and in. Let your body sink heavy into the support beneath you. And plant one more little seed as you rest. A sense of love and care, to allow for a sense of peace to arise. With care, drift, and I'll let you know when it's time to come out. If you have time to stay a little longer, to keep integrating this sense of love and compassion and care, let yourself rest longer. But if you're ready, before you move, take a few deep breaths and feel it resonate in the heart space, like you could expand and contract that feeling of love outward and then back in. Just a few breaths to direct that sense of love and care. And when you're ready, start to move, reach, stretch, rearrange, wriggle, do what you need to do. And when you're ready, make your way back up to a seated position to finish. There's no rush. But when you do, find a tall seat, tall spine, hands together in front of your heart. And take a moment here for a gratitude, to appreciate your incredible body, all its capabilities, your incredibly powerful mind, your ability to direct your energy, the sense of love and care and connection that you built. Thank you so much to every single one of you for joining me for this practice. I know that that place of love within me is that same place in every single one of you. And in this space, there's really no difference or distance between any of us. So to acknowledge to each other how we're all the same, we say, Namaste. Thank you, beautiful yogis. Have a wonderful Monday and a great week. I did post the link and the playlist just below this. So I'll plan to do that for all of the upcoming classes so that you can always find the link if for some reason the video is not working, and you can always have a playlist to go along, or of course play your own. If you have any other comments or questions or suggestions, feel free to send me a message either on Patreon or via email. Thank you guys. Have such a nice week. Get out there. The sun's shining. Go for a little social distancing walk and enjoy it. Love you all. Thank you. See you soon.